Thank you very much for coming to the conference of Disaster and Ethics in Tokyo 2025. So this conference is organized by the UA Research Center and Asia Pacific Sociological Association and American University of Sovereign Nations. I'm Miwako Hosoda, a professor of Seisei University and a vice president of Asia Pacific Sociological Association. This conference, we welcomed 57 people from literally all over the world. From Thailand, Philippines, Nepal, Indonesia, America, Ireland, and Ukraine, and more. So we really appreciate for all of the participants to come to the conference. So we also invited the two former prime ministers from Japan and Thailand, Mr. Yukio Hatoyama and Mr. Abhisit Uchachao. Talked a lot about their experience, and we realized the international collaboration and the community resilience and the participation of the civil society. So I hope this conference was significant for you to consider about the disaster prevention and disaster preparedness in the ethical aspect. And also I hope you to share the fruitful result of this conference to your colleagues and friends and your families. I truly appreciate all of you to make this conference happen. Thank you very much.
Monteo from Research Institute for Mindanao Culture in Mindanao, Philippines. What I've learned for the past 3 days in this conference is I've learned how other countries combat issues on climate change and disasters, and what are the ethical involved around it. So I'm very grateful and hopeful that in the future there will be more conferences on climate change and more involvement on the youth. Thank you.
Me? Okay. Hello. How should I say thank you in Japanese? Arigato gozaimasu. I'm from the Philippines, similar to Mike, from the Research Institute for Mindanao Culture. And the very thing that I learned also is how people can work together, the intersectionality of things and not just human beings when working with disaster. And above all, there might be some technical aspects, but the bottom line is take into consideration also the social aspect and the human aspect. And then I think the caring aspect of the work. And it's not only climate change, but it's now really climate emergency. Thank you.
Jared Foley, and I'm from the Community Development Project in the Republic of Ireland. Okay, so yeah, just to talk about disaster in general, the UN framework on climate change estimates a quadrupling, perhaps even more, of disaster since the 1970s. So I suppose a reasonable conclusion is that our efforts to combat disaster should also quadruple. So this conference in particular is great for the transdisciplinary nature of it, where we bring together so many different experiences and expertise from every level, from the local level and to the nature of the conference itself, which is international. It's very powerful, and hopefully that leads to the quadrupling of our efforts to combat disaster. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I am Conan Patrick Tan. I am also from the Research Institute for Mindanao Culture. Definitely, the conference has made me learn a lot of things, the different contexts in different countries, especially with the historical part, focusing a lot on the disaster, not so much on the pre and post ones. So it provides me a lot of potential future approaches that I can look into in the next several years. And thank you.
My name is Puji Rahayu. I am from Indonesia. This is an honor for me to be in this forum of the Ethics and Disaster Conference. I have learned many things from this forum along these 3 days, not only due to the subject but also the collaboration we are built together. Thank you for host and arigato.
Hello, namaste. It's me Raj Katel from Nepal. I am representing International Center Nepal in here, Japan, for this conference. And it's my great opportunity to be here. The Japan is the life experience how disasters overcome in the world. It has Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we know that it's faced that type of disasters in the world, and it overcome in here in the top richest country in the world. So it is the life example for the whole world. So I'm glad to be here for this program. So Nepal and all over the country has to learn from the Japan how to overcome from the disasters, how to preparedness plan, make the preparedness plan for the people, and what are the government policy making strategies. So I learned many things from here. I got a lot of fellow researchers, professors, doctors here in a one platform. It's my great opportunity for the further collaborations in my NGO and my organization for the development of the Nepal. And I'd like to thank you for the Professor Derry who invited me in the conference, and the Mekaho. I just maybe pronounced wrong her name, Mikao. Yeah, she got a lot of things for our visa documents for the travel to Japan, and we'll take this opportunity in all over the country, and I'll implement these things in my country in a policy levels. I am the expert for the policy development for the government. I work for the as a minister advisor in Nepal in the 2 to 3 ministers and before. So I will do my best in my Nepal. I will learn and I'll gain. I'll implement. Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay. Action. Okay, action. My name is Surangrat Chanenthon of Kawao from Social Research Institute, Chulalongkorn University. From 3 days of this conference, I learned many things. First of all, I learned that there's always ethical dilemma in coping with disaster in every level. From the first day that we learned from the 2 former prime ministers from Thailand and Japan. And another thing is I learned that we have to deal with different types of disaster, and the way to manage to cope and to live with the disaster. That if we can redefine our development alternative and ethical, we can deal it in a way. Thank you very much.
Ready?
Yes.
Namaskar. I am Chavi Dakal from Nepal, eastern part of Nepal. I am government officer from Sivasatakshi municipality. It is great opportunity to attend this program. It's my first experience to present my content in my life. It's so beneficial to me. I present my content as an administrator and implementer. So it's so beneficial for me. In my country, there are many kinds of disaster. There are many challenges to tackle them. In this program, this knowledge from many professors and researchers, senior professor researchers, I want to go there and try to make a good plan and implement this well. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Saidi Muhammad from Sociology Department, Hasanuddin University. I'm glad to be here with you all to learn that disaster knows no borders. There is no colors, and then we need to be empathetic and then forge international cooperations to mitigate disasters around the globe. And I learned from many sessions that actually there are a lot of similarities between Asian countries in terms of disaster exposures. So we need to learn to each other. We have learned from the Philippines, from Japan, from Nepal, and some other countries' experience. And then this is very important venue to all of us to learn the best ways to mitigate disasters in days to come. So again, thank you very much, Professor Miwako, Professor Surichai, and also Professor Daril for arranging these lovely events. And then we need to forge new cooperations to come in order to have a stronger commitment to mitigate disasters in our region. Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu.
My name Utami. I'm from the Jakarta State University. From these 3 days meet with the others colleagues from others country, we learned that the ethics is very important. Even the action for disaster is take up, but the ethics is the light for us in the meaning of the what is the disaster, and we don't got our lost humanity. I think that's all. Thank you.
म नरमाया कार्की झापा जिल्लाको शिवसत्ताक्षी नगरपालिकाको उपप्रमुख नेपाल। यो कार्यक्रममा 3 दिनदेखि बसिरहँदा धेरै देशका प्रतिनिधिहरूसँग चिनजान भएको छ। त्यो देशको अवस्थाको बारेमा धेरै कुराहरू बुझ्ने अवसर मिलेको छ। त्यसले गर्दा यहाँ सिकेका कुराहरू हाम्रो नगरमा, हाम्रो देशमा लगेर कार्यक्रम गर्नेछौँ र यहाँ बोलाएर जुन कुरा सिक्ने अवसर दिनुभएको छ, यसका लागि भेरी भेरी थ्याङ्क यू भन्न चाहन्छु।
My name is Suharko. I'm from Department of Sociology, Gadjah Mada University, Indonesia. I learned much knowledge and information from the conference, and I think maybe we have to living with the disaster, because we have so many disaster in many countries in the global level. So we have to aware and always prepare to mitigate the risk of disaster. Thank you very much.
My name is Joji Kaikawa. I came from Hiroshima, Japan. I think I could learn a lot of things during the 3 days. I personally think it's very good that I could presentation. I could know each country's situation. Not only from professors or researchers, but also practitioners such as staff from NGO or government officers, etc., and so on. Thank you very much.
My name is Rilus Ginseng. I'm from IPB University, Bogor, Indonesia. I'm very happy to be in this conference. Many things I learned from other countries. I think disaster is a big issue, so it needs to be tackled by transdisciplines. So I learned a lot from all of the presentation, and I want to appreciate the seminars organizer. This is very important, and hopefully we still have similar conferences in the future. Thank you very much.
So I am the last one to speak. I can also say that this is very surprising that the meeting become very close interaction among us in some ways. So the title of disaster and ethics are not very familiar, but for us now, I think it has made our, at least for myself, we learned that we are living in the age of increasing disasters. How to live with it, and so the meeting helped us to see that to live with disaster, the ethics of, there are many dimensions of ethics, and we also need to define this disaster together, because some friends talk about elephant attacks, or some friends talk about accidents, road accidents. So disaster can be defined and redefined by our experience, because we are under time pressure. We have to respond to it without well prepared understanding. So we have to always, the first point is to learn how to be more open for learning. And second point, I feel that when there was a talk about grassroots, and some friends talk about the global UN level data, we have many times of disaster, maybe several times or more accumulated in the future. But the point is that we can never understand it without localized understanding. Without localized response is impossible, because the whole globe become more complicated with disasters now, like political disaster, for example. We have some leaders who prefer to create oftentimes disaster so that they can get people's attention, not to be responsible for the. So accountability of my another point is related to political or political accountability, which Mr. Hatoyama and Mr. Apisit represent the concern, and I really I feel very grateful that with these two people, they are all friends somehow. So the efforts from Professor Hosoda and Hatoyama-san have helped us to strengthen this, how disaster policy should be more alert to civil society. And Mr. Mr. Hatoyama said very clear, we have been too dependent on the state. He used the word, don't wait for the state policy to come. But I think this is already true, that civil society have become more increasingly the core of learning. My last point may relate to, we talk about localized, we talk about grassroots, but these are very important, but they are, in this era of increasing disaster, I think translocal learning become more important. And I think we didn't define this seminar or conference in that way, but it has become a translocal learning. We learn from several concrete cases, and for that purpose, I think the kind of the world that we are living in are not only we don't understand everything, but we have to open for learning. And for this purpose, I think our friends who helped to organize it, Hosoda Sensei has organized it with the whole family. I mean, the camera person is here, and also certainly and also all of us are here. Yes, so we are grateful for all these moments together. Thank you. We will have some photo together later. Thank you.